you guys know, this is what my setup currently looks like. This is my makeshift tripod. It is 4 books, a light slash Bluetooth thingy, and a old Kindle Fire. I've just bought a brand new camera, as you can see. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I'm gonna be so full with you guys right now. I need to buy a new tripod because my old one broke, so there's that. And I've got a ring light, but my mum's currently borrowing it because she needs it for now. But yeah, it is a mess, but I still wanted to upload a video. Welcome back to my channel. I finally have my first ever upgraded piece of equipment, which is the Sony ZV-1 camera. It is 4K quality, so from now on when I do export 4K quality, it will actually be proper 4K quality. And you know what, I'm gonna be so full. I was so like focused on quality and making sure that it looked nice to watch, because I know that's a big thing for me as a viewer, making sure the actual video looks nice, that I was like, that's what I'm gonna work on. I don't have the equipment for that. My phone doesn't film in 2K, let alone 4K, so there's that. But I'm excited regardless, but I just wanted to talk about what I'm going to do next on my channel. So obviously my last video was my first ever gaming video. Now I posted that almost a month ago, I think, and I have been thinking a lot about what I want this channel to be since then, because I have to say the video didn't do as well as I hoped it would. I didn't expect it to do that well because YouTube algorithm is a bit messy, as we all know and love, but I didn't think it would do that well, and it didn't. So I just wanted to discuss what I'd be doing going forward, because like, truth be told, I do love gaming. It is such a big part of who I am, but it's also a very big part that I keep hidden away, I think. And the reason why I love it so much is because it helps me just switch off, stop thinking about school for a minute, stop thinking about exams and whatnot, and just helps me relax, especially when like everything is really intense in my life. But at the same time, I have to be realistic, because I am obviously a year 13 student, and as of me filming this, it is the 21st of February. So I have March, April, May, and then June 2nd all my exams begin. So I've literally only got 3 full months, if that. And obviously during some of those I have half-term holidays and whatnot, so yay! And you know, like obviously like I said, 3 months, that's all I've got, and A-levels are slowly creeping closer and closer. It's like my worst nightmare. And I also have an EPQ discussion. Like, oh lord, don't even get me started on my EPQ. I don't know why we were forced to do it first of all, but that thing needs to be written up. It really needs to be written up. So, you know, I'm trying to revise year 12 content, and I'm trying to also look at year 13 content and wrap my head around that, because lord knows A-level maths is not for the weak, and I am the weak, so I don't know why I'm doing it. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people here know how awful my sleep schedule is at this point. Like, but yes, I am trying to fix my sleep schedule and attempt to fall asleep at a regular time and not be an insomniac, so I can wake up early and study and stuff. But I'm also balancing work and school and this, and I mean, this will always be my first love. And I'm even dropping a day of work now. I'm going to be going from working 3 days to 2 days. It's funny that I only worked 3 days for 3 months, but hey ho. And if I'm being realistic, gaming isn't my entire life right now. And it's just something that I use to decompress from everything else that is going on. And especially after I posted that video, I realised I don't want this to just be a gaming channel going forward. Would I like to have gaming content on it? Absolutely. Do I want it to be purely gaming content? No. Because I don't want it to just be like a school and study and vlog channel either. I want to be able to combine all my interests, because this, at the end of the day, is a channel where I can put my creative outlet into. And I'll be so full. My life is not aesthetic 24/7 revision time lapses, and it isn't gaming all day either. You know, I'm trying to balance having discipline with an actual life, and that is a very difficult thing thing to do at times. And instead of this channel being one specific thing, like just about studying or just about gaming, just about my day-to-day life, I want it to be more realistic, what my life is actually like, what I do in my life, what my interests are, what I like to do, what my hobbies are. And especially now before my A-levels, I really do need that. And I mainly want to focus on going forward and being able to study and such. I know for a lot of people it is very difficult, and by difficult I mean studying continuously, or even getting started is difficult. And as someone with severe anxiety and OCD, I know what kind of a struggle that can be at times, especially because I need everything to be perfect. So me and procrastination, we one and the same, you know, like we feel like those. And it's just, you know, being able to watch other people studying, because I know for a fact that when I was doing my GCSEs, there was this wonderful amazing human on YouTube and Twitch who I used to watch, and she was called Claire Siobhan. Some of you might know her, and I always used to watch her videos. Like, I remember, because she was UK based, every day after school I'd come sit down and her stream would be ready at 3:30, and I would lock the hell in. And she'd just be playing in the background, I'd be locked in, I'd be going and doing my work. And I realised that helped me a lot, just knowing somebody else was there. And sometimes, she doesn't post anymore, she is a mother of two and very had fun. I sometimes think back to my GCSEs and I'm like, I was not in a best place, like mentally speaking at all. And having those like streams and those long form videos really helped me a lot. And I've tried to find something to replace her, but I have been very unsuccessful. I mean, it's gone so far as to, you know, me starting Lucifer, the show on Netflix about, you know, the devil, last Sunday night, and I finished it by Friday night. I finished 2 seasons in one day of that show. How? Don't ask me how. You know, it's stuff like that that makes me sometimes think about it and be like, what the hell am I doing? And I don't want that to be what my life is for the foreseeable future. So I think I'm gonna start making this channel something that I found really helpful for me, you know, just somewhere where I could wind down after school, have a video to just put on, get started studying and stuff. Because I think me filming myself studying forced me to study in a sense, because I was like, hey, I'm putting a video out, but I'm also putting a video out that says, hey, I'm studying today, and that's what the video is about. It was like, I need to study. That is the whole point of this video, I need to study. And I think merging together something I needed to do with something I love to do really helped me find that balance. And I think, you know, like not just physically but academically, mentally, and in terms of like routines and habits, I want to be able to document certain things like my study routines, my Sunday resets, how I'm revising, how I'm trying to become more disciplined, and just the reality of being a year 13 student trying to get their life together before one of the most important exam periods of my life. Because let's be so for real, no one ever likes exams, and if you do, can we have a chat? I want to see why you like exams. Like, I'm genuinely interested in that. I think maybe me being able to put out there into the world for everyone to see content where I am a struggling year 13 with a range of mental health issues, most undiagnosed, let's be so for real, how I'm able to, you know, get help, get my life together, and I'm managing to study. And I think a lot of people might find it helpful and they won't feel alone in a sense, because I think that's what helped me a lot, being able to look at other people and be like, hey, I'm not the only one who's like this. There's other people who feel like this as well. There's other people who struggle as well. And sometimes it will include gaming, because realistically that's just a part of how I take breaks and avoid burnout, because no one wants burnout. So moving forward, you can expect more talking videos like this, study routine content, maybe glow up diaries, because I have been wanting to do that for the longest time. I think I wanted to do that back before I started year 12, and I never did. And maybe the occasional gaming video here and there. I'm gonna press pause on the Willimist Emporium of Antiquities and Curiosities videos for now, but if you do want me to put out another video, I'd be more than happy to film one. I mean, I have like 4 or 5 thumbnails already made, because I was in the middle of my exams when I wanted to film those, and I was like, don't film it, don't do the thumbnails, distract yourself with something else. So I just, you know, I want this to be a space where I can document the process of me trying to turn my life around before exams in a way that is actually realistic and true to myself. And yeah, if I'm being honest, this is kind of a reset. So I guess this is the start of a new chapter on my YouTube channel, and I hope you'll all be here along with me for the ride. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this, but I hope you will all stick around, and I hope more new people will join as as well. So without further ado, I will see you all next week, and I promise I will see you all next week and not leave you hanging for a month again, now that I know what I actually want to do with my channel. And don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and press that bell notification so you never miss a video. And I will see you all next week. Bye!